Give me 100 more movies like this. Growing up, I remember seeing Masters of the Universe toys everywhere. Castle Grayskull playsets, He-Man action figures, Skeletor merchandise, and somehow living through an era where the "Hey Ya He-Man" meme was completely unavoidable. Then, in college, I took a course on adaptation, and one of our earliest units focused on Masters of the Universe and its bizarre, fascinating history. Toys became comics. Comics became cartoons. Cartoons became movies. Reboots spawned more reboots. It's one of the most fascinating examples of adaptation in transmedia storytelling you'll ever find. Honestly, if your school offers a class on adaptation, take it. All of that is to say, Masters of the Universe feels like a miracle. This movie should not work as well as it does. We've seen countless attempts to revive beloved 80s properties, and most of them either play things too safe or completely misunderstand why people love them in the first place. Somehow, this movie avoids every one of those pitfalls. It embraces the ridiculousness, the fantasy, and the larger-than-life characters while still delivering something that feels genuinely modern. Simply put, this movie rocks. The music is fantastic. The action is huge. The costumes are incredible. The world building is dense without being overwhelming. There were multiple moments where I found myself sitting there with a giant smile on my face, completely absorbed in the spectacle unfolding on screen. It reminded me of that feeling I had watching the early MCU movies for the first time. Not because they're similar stories, but because they capture that same sense of wonder, that feeling that you're watching an entirely new world open up before your eyes. What surprised me most is how committed everyone is. Nobody is winking at the audience, nobody is embarrassed to be there. Every actor understands exactly what kind of movies this is and fully buys in. Nicholas Galitzine has absurd levels of charisma as He-Man. This feels like the role that launches him into another tier of stardom. He completely embodies the character's heroism without ever feeling stiff or overly serious. He's funny, charming, and believable as the center of this massive fantasy universe. Camila Mendes and Idris Elba are terrific as well, and I was pleasantly surprised by how much the supporting cast actually gets to do. Every major character feels like they matter, but it physically pains me to admit that Jared Leto absolutely steals the show as Skeletor. He's flamboyant, menacing, hilarious, weirdly shredded, and having the time of his life. Every scene he is in becomes instantly more entertaining. It's the exact kind of performance this movie needs. He understands that Skeletor should be intimidating, but also incredibly fun to watch, and he nails that balance. Visually, this film is gorgeous. Eternia feels lived in. Castle Grayskull looks incredible. The practical sets and costume work give everything a tangible quality that so many modern blockbusters lack nowadays. Even when the CGI takes over, there is still a strong sense of artistic identity behind every frame. Most importantly, the movie understands joy. It understands spectacle. It understands why people fell in love with these characters decades ago. It hits the emotional beats when it needs to, but never loses sight of being an adventure first and foremost. Masters of the Universe is a certified banger. It's colorful, exciting, packed with personality, and endlessly entertaining. It feels like my old action figures suddenly came to life. Pure popcorn entertainment in the absolute best sense of the phrase. Now please make a sequel immediately.
Do it without you.
Somebody wants to brawl.
I need every man, woman, or whatever that is.
You may have the power, but you're too scared to use it.
Trust me, I know how to use it.
Tune in every Friday for new movie videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below what other movies you would like me to do videos on. Thank you, Mom, for editing the scripts for my movie essays. I appreciate you. Till next time, thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.